Hey
So,
there,
Ferb, your
friends.
cousins
Got a
from
Phineas and
England are
Ferb
here
reaction
visiting.
for you.
No,
My
I mean
favorite
your cousins
goalie.
from England are here visiting.
Oh,
Look, boys,
oh, they're
it's
here
your
now.
cousins visiting from England. They're here to
Hey,
see
oh.
the exhibition football match between Danville and the beloved Sniffleton Nostrils.
It's a big nose thing, but you mean they all came into the backyard just to look at the boys at the tree like, hey, Ferb, look, they're here.
So, the Nostrils are here in the States.
They look alike.
Yes, they've already landed and they're probably on the team bus even as we speak.
The nostrils.
Huh, fabulous. Anyway,
That's it.
Phineas, this is Uncle Adrian, AD for short, Aunt Lucy,
Hello.
and their kids, Beckham,
Beckham.
Perry, and Eliza. Well, her middle name's Beckham.
There's so many Beckhams. Is that a thing? Is that a thing with them? Is that Beckham?
Hi, guys.
Good heavens,
So much
Ferb,
Beckham.
What a fine young man you've grown into. Good to know you, Phineas.
I hear about you all the time.
Oh, so you've been reading my newsletter.
Oh,
Newsletter.
heavens no, I read Ferb's blog.
But
What?
at least you've learned to read.
What?
Why don't we go inside and continue our good-natured sibling rivalry there?
Yes, that way you won't be humiliated in front of the children.
Oh,
That makes sense right there. Brothers, they're just being brothers right there, but Ferb has a blog. I want to read that blog.
Sibling rivalry is so attractive.
Attractive?
Such a healthy competitive spirit.
Huh.
Eliza, honey, why don't you come along? Candace is up in her room.
So, Cousin Ferb, you've lived in America longer than you've lived in England.
You haven't gone yank on us, have you?
Oh,
Yank.
don't worry, guys. Ferb's as British as ever.
That's the one thing. It's just like calling people from America Yanks or Yankees, like Yankee Doodle Dandy or something.
Hi, guys. What's your deal?
Here's
Oh,
Isabella.
hi, Isabella.
Hello, everyone. I was just
Hey,
cleaning my
Baljeet.
room and I thought I would return some of the things Ferb lent me. Your cowboy hat,
Oh.
your baseball mitt, your banjo CDs, your American flag unitard.
Hello.
Oh, and here's your bald eagle.
You're bald eagle?
Yes, here is your sack.
Awesome. Come to Papa.
But also the flag unitard, but Phineas's sack.
Oh, yes, very British.
What's going on? Oh, it's silly. Ferb's cousins think Ferb has lost his Britishness.
The
Ferb's
unitard.
British?
No, you're not. I bet you don't even play football anymore.
You dweeb, such a soccer ball. This is a football.
Oh my goodness, stop,
Actually,
stop.
there's no one who loves soccer more than my brother Ferb. Ferb got all of us into playing, and we've gotten pretty good if I do say so myself.
Oh my goodness, the whole like, oh, that's a soccer ball, not a football, you idiot.
But Ferb, he's the real master.
Yeah, I once saw Ferb play an entire game of soccer using a pumpkin.
A what?
He didn't even break it. To this day, his motivation for doing so remains shrouded in mystery. Well, if you're all such cracking footballers, then we challenge you and your friends to a football match.
Oh boy. Oh.
So what do you say? Playground rules?
How about football X7 rules?
What is going on? This episode just started. It's already killing me.
Football X7? That's only theoretical.
Why
For
the
another
zoom
couple
into
of
the
hours,
random
because I know what
house?
we're gonna do today. Hey, maybe Perry wants to be on our team.
Oh.
Who's Perry?
I apologize, Agent P. I'm a...
I can't. This episode is killing me already. But can you imagine, like, since Phineas and Perry were working together, I know they got their memories wiped and everything, but can you imagine Agent P playing football?
little under the weather today. First I
That
was
would've been
convinced
cool.
that Carl got me sick. You know, that old knee-jerk blame Carl thing. But then we received this morning.
The photo.
It's 7:45 on Tuesday. I'm really sick, so I won't be able to do evil today. Anyway.
Can you believe this? He had the nerve to call in sick.
I gotta say, Doof is doing a very good job. Like, even though he is evil, he is prompt.
I'm here.
Hey,
Carl's
Carl.
here. Don't you think I'd rather be at home watching Ducky Momo?
Yes.
Agent P, you've got to get in there and, I don't know, get him better.
Get him
Stop
better
him
to
from
do
stopping the
evil?
things for which you have to stop him for.
Like, why not just take the day off, you know? But, okay, let's say you're sick, right? You got a day off from school, you're sick, you turn on the TV. What's the TV show that pops on the most? Is it like Wheel of Fortune, The Price is Right, Baby Looney Tunes, what?
But not as much as you thought
Hey, Jeremy.
you needed me to. brilliant.
Thanks. Most of my favorite bands are British.
Everything's
an
a
Anglophile.
everybody's
Anglophile?
British.
I thought your family was from Wisconsin.
He just said it just means he likes things that are British.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, man. I gotta get home and help my mom. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Splendid.
Coolness.
Oh, don't tell me Eliza's crushing on Jeremy. Everybody is? Is everybody crushing on Jeremy?
Nice to meet you, Eliza.
And you as well, Jeremy.
Oh, by the way, cool accent.
Cool accent? Cool accent? You should have complimented me on my accent.
What
Well, to be
accent?
fair-
I'm not all Britishy and sophisticated.
Oh, Candace, don't be silly. It's obvious Jeremy likes you just the way you are.
Oh.
Don't talk crazy.
Oh,
You're gonna
well,
teach me how to be all
hello?
Anglo-ishy and ladylike and proper. Obviously, my relationship with Jeremy depends on it.
No, it doesn't. He likes you for for what you do. He even sang a song about it before we were cut off by a soccer match. Football, I mean.
So you help me?
Yeah, all right.
I've given you a sound thrashing, I have.
For holding your breath the
You always
longest.
did have more wind than I.
That's my Adrian. So talented.
Do you really find this attractive? Look at my husband holding his breath out there looking like he's about to faint. Oh my goodness, I love him.
I don't know if I would be bragging about holding my breath for 13 seconds.
Well,
13
these
seconds.
I was so gracious in defeat. Hors d'oeuvres, anyone?
I'll bet I can make myself sick eating prawny puffs before
Are
you
you
can.
kidding me?
Alright, sick or emergency room sick.
Sweaty Men Playing Games Network presents
Wait, what?
Football X7. Theoretical speculative conjecture,
Oh,
or
what?
not that what we just said with the conjecture thing.
Okay, there's a lot going on right there. How did we go from competitive sickness to football X7 stuff right there? I was watching the attractive men do attractive things, apparently.
Football, sometimes called soccer, footy, association football,
Footy.
or the beautiful game. But in 1952, a British theoretical physicist
Oh.
and football enthusiast, Professor Ross Efort, hoped to heighten the football experience by creating the most thrilling and challenging version of soccer imaginable,
Huh.
which still allowed the players to survive.
Survive, he
Football
said.
X7. He proposed building an immense
Hold
gyroscopic
up.
gravity well stadium, creating an omnidirectional pitch, allowing teams to play in 3 dimensions.
Okay, that sounds really sick though. There was a lot of jumbly hoo-ha and all that stuff right there, but survive. I would love to hear the other versions where they don't survive.
After several attempts
The
to build
bird!
Football X7 Stadium ended in disaster, most scientists, engineers, and
Whoa.
defensive midfielders agreed that Professor Ross Efort's ultimate football game could never become a reality. The final blow came when it was discovered that Professor Ross Efort's name was spelled the same forwards as it was backwards.
Wait. Yeah, hold up, it is.
And in the highly charged anti-palindrome atmosphere of the mid-1950s, Professor Efort was forced into hiding.
He was forced to
As for
hide
Football
because of his
X7,
name
is
being
it
the same
possible, perhaps,
backwards?
one
What?
day, some young dreamer with remarkable
What?
building and creative skills might just make Professor Ross Efort's dream
These
come
kids
true. No,
stink
not a
at playing
chance. Don't be
soccer.
ridiculous. It's impossible.
Impossible?
Yeah, you're saying that to these boys right here. The fact they watched that whole documentary, it's like there had to be a lore behind the football X7 and Rossi Thorpe.
The only thing that's impossible is impossibility. Now, Ferb and I believe we figured out where Professor Efort went wrong.
It was his
Oi.
name, right?
Are you actually saying you're gonna build that here?
Yes, we are gonna do what no one has ever done before. Play the biggest, baddest, onlyest game of football X7 ever. Now, who's with me?
The fact that they said only is because pretty much by the end of it, it's somehow gonna disappear. So, yeah, only one game.
We are, of course. Completely mad, the lot of them.
Let's get started. Come on, Ferb. We need to... Ferb? Ferb?
Fer-
Ferb?
What? Fur, what is going on here? Why the emus? Why the emus?
Barry the Platypus, what are you doing here? Did you get my med? Oh, is that chicken soup?
The fact that Perry's coming over here to make him feel better, it's just like when Perry tried to fix the Inator because, you know, it made the boys, like, it ruined everything, you know?
What? Oh, that, I planned to do evil today, but look at me. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, man, 103, seriously. If I was a hot tub, people would be getting out of me. They'd be all like, wow, Heinz Doofenshmirtz is way too hot. We should get out of him.
The fact that Doof is trying to say, oh, look at me, I'm so hot. We know.
Anyway, since you're here, I taped my rehearsal. I'll just
You-
play it for you. That'll be
you
just as good.
rehearsed
I
these
shot this
things?
yesterday. I was feeling
Look at him
considerably
sit
better then.
down.
La 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 la. Topeka, Kansas. Topeka, Kansas.
The tongue twister.
So, Perry the Platypus, I bet you're wondering why I trapped you in this soundproof capsule.
What?
Wait. If it's soundproof, he won't be able to hear me.
That was the rehearsal. That was a beautiful rehearsal right there, especially with the tongue twister at the beginning to, you know, to help loosen the lips.
For generations, philosophers have asked, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? The answer, by the way, obviously is of course it does. I mean, duh, right? Philosophers, get a job, thinky boy. Now, see, the question they should be asking is,
Thinky
what sound does
boy.
the falling tree make? Behold, the if a tree fell in the forest-inator. One blast from his
Hello.
puppy will knock over a tree or anything else for that matter.
So is it just to knock over a tree, but also to make the sound be heard for those stinky boys?
And the sound it will make will be Doofenshmirtz. I will have eternal fame as the answer to that one philosophical question. I'm also
What
working on
sound
the
would it
sound of
make?
one-hand clapping-inator. Doofenshmirtz. I'll corner the markets. And speaking of markets, I'm out of vitamins. I should really get some before they close, but so I skip my vitamin C for one day. What's the worst that could happen?
You skip your vitamin C for one day and that happens. Remember, take your vitamin C. It's very important. But would anybody buy, like, I don't know. It's like, they all just say Doofenshmirtz. Can you imagine, like, a whole forest falling down and all you hear is Doofenshmirtz?
Not the one word, Perry the Platypus. Have to at least give me a chance to do my thing, okay? Go ahead. Here we go.
Why not build a vitamin C-inator?
There.
The vitamin-inator.
I trapped you.
Is he supposed
Okay,
to?
so what's next? I activate my inator. Okay, give me a head start here.
For a second there, I thought he was expecting Perry just you know, lift the cage and just get in there, you know? Oh, the back cracking. Ah!
Don't worry.
Oh man, that thing is gonna be huge.
Wow.
I'm gonna go get my mop. Candice, you know that tattling is not very ladylike. It's not? Afraid not, no. I have 5 little brothers myself, so you can imagine the discipline it takes. No busting? You asked me to teach you how to be proper and sophisticated for Jeremy. But
Dang, Eliza's stopping the one thing that means in her life besides Jeremy, but she cannot bust the boys this episode.
right, I can do this. Good girl. The first lesson for a lady in training is about posture. Honestly, I'm not quite sure why this is, but from birth, all proper ladies are warned that they must stand and sit completely vertically straight.
Is
and
that
even the
true?
tiniest bend or deviation on one's spine will lead directly to a life of horror and destitution.
I mean, that makes sense because, you know, if you do not treat your back well when you grow up, your back will bite your back in the butt right there. So sit up straight. If you're I know you're bending over. You're watching this reaction bending over. Sit up straight right now.
Makes sense. It's frightfully terribly hard to be
Oh.
a lady. There's
A
so many P's and
lady.
Q's you have to mind. But the rewards I guarantee are rich and varied. And worth all of the effort you will find.
I mean, I do not get this whole prim and proper with I mean, the posture is important. Please, like, fix your posture.
Your posture must be perfect, and your
Ah,
diction
the
crisp and
spine.
clear. Your speaking voice mellifluous and pleasing to the ear. Your legs
I
are crossed when
mean-
seated. Your toes are pointed so. Your pinkies raised while drinking. But that's not all you need to know.
Oh, hold up. Eliza's going hard right now. Okay. Okay.
You mustn't curse or spit or tag or never gossip.
Oh.
Never scratch your sweat or burp. She knows
Burps.
and it's soapy served. It's impolite to slap.
No, I love the way that she just ends some of the sentences like baps, slaps.
It's always please and thank you, Sarah, madam. Never brash without putting on a show.
All right.
And ladies demure reserved and proper.
Demure.
That is really all you need to know.
That was actually sick. All right, Eliza. But the whole demure thing, I haven't heard the word demure until recently, where it's like very demure. You know what is demure?
I don't get it.
But-
What, do polite people not have bookshelves in your country?
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Football X7 Stadium.
Whoa, that looks cool.
Brilliant. I'm totally gobsmacked.
Yeah, I guess I could smack a little gob myself.
It all comes down to the game. Are you ready?
Well, yeah. How about you, Ferb?
Oh, why was he laying down in the
I was
grass?
afraid something like this would happen.
What was it? Was he just laying down in the grass? So did Phineas just build that himself while Fur was just there?
What will we do?
We'll be right back.
Oh, thanks.
Ferb's soccer problem started a few months ago, right before summer began.
What?
Actually, that's a little early in the day. Okay, closer. A little later than that. Whoa, what is that, night? Back it up to about the middle of the third quarter. Like there. Right there. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I didn't do anything. But wait, is that Baljeet at the other net? Look closely at that kid in the at the backside. No, it's not Baljeet. But the kid at the other net. The net is over his head. I found an animation error.
So anyway, we were having a great game. Ferb, as always, was in top form.
Of course he
It
is.
would be Ferb's last game. Late in the second period, the
Nice.
other team had kicked the ball out of bounds, and Ferb grabbed it. Suddenly, from out of
Wait,
nowhere,
what?
a herd of emu ran onto the field and carried off our assistant coach.
What is with these random animals? Tiger attacks, emus carrying away other. Is Danville even safe?
Ferb simply put the ball down and walked off the field. That was it. Ferb hasn't played football since.
All because of that?
It's the emu curse.
The emu
Oh,
curse.
It goes like this. If you're holding the ball and a herd of emus carries off your assistant coach, then you're cursed to never be on a winning team again.
That's
Wow,
a
Ferb's
thing.
curses are really specific.
Well, no wonder he disappeared.
We're gonna have to break that curse.
Good luck, mate.
To break the emu curse, a boy wearing a Sunday bonnet must sing the note E flat above high C in front of the cursed one.
The what? This is so specific. I really want to know how the writers come up with these things. The emu curse
E flat above high C?
and
Whoa,
that.
Wait a second, who's got a piccolo?
Piccolo.
One day somebody's gonna ask me for some obscure musical instrument, and it ain't gonna be there. What's gonna happen
He's
then?
got it.
What is that ringing? Is that E flat above high C? Oh, for crying out loud, Perry the Platypus, really? Really, you're thwarting the ill?
Thwarting the ill, but the fact that Buford has the instrument, though. They have a sister who has a room full of instruments. But they all start with B, right? But the fact that Buford has a piccolo. I'm Piccolo. Wrong
Here it
Piccolo.
is, the Football X7 Stadium, complete with omnidirectional hover goals
Hover
and
goal-
observation
what?
deck / high tea room. Wow.
This is
It's designed so
sick.
that the ground hugs your feet, making it possible to literally walk on walls. So the goals can be seen from any angle.
Whoa.
Brilliant. Let's play.
I wish we could.
But the fact that they're going high and mighty, this could have been a regular soccer game. No, let's make it 3D.
Yeah, we don't have a team without Ferb.
Yeah, he was our quarterback.
Wait, what?
Still do not know what team you're playing, do you? You do realize without a full team, you forfeit the match.
Don't worry, you guys. If I know my brother, he'll come through for us.
Where is he, by the way? Oh,
Ferb?
Hi, guys.
Irving!
Oh, and I brought Ferb, too.
You
Yo!
came to play.
I really thought Irving was gonna be the replacement for a second there, but the fact that no one invited him.
As long as my team will have me, curse and all.
Of course we will. It's not about winning. It's about the joy of the game.
Actually, it's about winning.
All right, Ferb. Oh my. Yeah, you could tell that they had a lot of fun with this. This is so complex. I love it. Go Bowser. Oh. They really got a song about E4 and talking about the lore of soccer. Amazing. They were just scared of palindromes. Go Ferb. Yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy, but I love that Buford is still wearing his football getup. Woo! Come on, guys, pick up the slack. Oh. Not the showboating. Also, look at the high tea room. Why is the furniture so huge compared to the children? It might be perspective. Oh. Dang, Ferb. Oh.
Jeremy, how delightful it is to see you again.
I love the subtitle saying poor British accent, by the way, like we couldn't tell.
Hey, Candace, you look great.
Do come in.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Hi, T. Cool. What are they doing?
Some sort of silly game. As a lady, I'm not terribly interested in such foolishness.
I just love how it's like, what, the Candace say, Jeremy, meet me in front of the giant ball thingy, the high tea corner.
I'm much more interested in curtsying and other dainty pursuits.
Hi, Jeremy. Doesn't Candace look lovely?
The giant hats and everything.
Would you care to stack books on my head?
No, I'm cool. Well, why don't you two sit and chat while I fetch tea?
That sounds divine. Shall we?
Of course.
Have you noticed my extended pinkies?
I was just about to comment on them.
But at the same time, it's like, I would actually, like, have tea here while watching, like, the craziest soccer match that I'll ever see, you know?
They're really up there.
A once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's a little unusual. Here we are sitting in the very heart of a giant soccer stadium your brothers built in your yard, and you haven't once shown any desire to bust them.
Oh.
Dear boy, no.
So predictable, right? What is going on here?
Can't do it. Oh, darn it.
I'm wearing more shirts than you.
Oh, so attractive. These are our attractive husbands right here.
Oh, brother.
It's hard not to root for him, innit?
I think I'll manage. Excuse me for a second.
Oh?
Hello, dear.
Lawrence, what's going on here? I've seen you put on more shirts than that.
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. I let him win all these contests.
I mean, look how happy it makes him. Yeah, I can see that.
Really?
But you know what, honey? As humble and gracious as you are, and I love that about you, next time, destroy him.
They are meant for each other. The fact that Lawrence actually he is holding back his power.
Pardon?
Smear the punk. Annihilate him. Make him cry.
Linda, my girl.
Got it. Oh, hey, AD, how about one last little event?
Oh my goodness.
Keepy uppy? Keepy uppy? Are you mad? I have
Keepy
never lost
up-
a game of keepy uppy in my life.
Well, you won't mind humoring me then.
Wasn't Keepy Uppy a game in Bluey? Bluey's a great show, by the way. I hope we get more stuff about it. But at the same time, the fact that Linda's like, husband, Lawrence, I know you. You win every time.
Now I'm going to activate my... You know the rest. Oh, check it out, Peter Platypus. I'm totally beating you inadvertently.
It works! It really says Doofenshmirtz!
I mean, completely vertently. You know, fighting you makes me feel a little better. It's a good feeling.
Oh, I thought it was gonna knock him out again. But the fact that it just says Doofenshmirtz, I love it.
Like a comfy old sweater. Like an old friend. Yes.
The music.
Wallet friend. Joycey Terrific from
What?
the hinterland.
Who's Joycey?
Literally just blathering now.
Oh.
That tree just say Doofenshmirtz. I think we've been on this bus too long.
Hang on, lads, we're taking a detour.
Doofenshmirtz.
Hey, wait, where are they going?
I made him a crumpet.
Oh, is that what that is?
Is that what it is?
That really feels.
Oh my goodness, Doofenshmirtz is like, he is off his rocker right now. He is just, I don't know what kind of medication he's been taking, but he is not well. Oh.
Yeah, I'll have more cake.
Dang. Oh. What? It went in reverse?
Evil.
I thought it was a really tiny blanket. I thought he was gonna be like, this tiny blanket can't cover him, but Perry's such a lovable guy. I love you, Perry. That's off the lights.
Come on, Lawrence, give it up. I've wanted everything since we were kids.
Oh, yeah? Watch this.
Lawrence, stop showing off, or you're gonna blow it.
Oh, whoops.
Well,
Oh.
Lawrence, it looks like you've lost again.
Yes, it does look that way, doesn't it? However, looks can be deceiving.
Dang, my man. I'm glad that, you know, we're getting episodes that focus on Lawrence because we don't see him much, but I appreciate stuff like this. We got
Is
it!
it my imagination, or is that a Football X7 stadium?
It's your imagination. That's just a mailbox. But there is one on this side of the bus.
What?
Candace, I can't help but notice your accent there.
Why, yes, do you like it? I thought an
Do you
Anglo
like
such as
it?
yourself might appreciate the soothing lilt of the Queen's English.
Oh, the Queen. But the whole, like, bad accent here. Yes, I adore the Queen's English.
An Anglophile
I'm
such
sorry.
as myself? Oh, I get it. Well, yes. I could listen to you speak like that all day.
Dang,
I like
you
it so
love
much better
her.
than how you were before.
You do?
Of course. I'm so glad you finally decided to change everything about yourself.
Oh.
But isn't that why you changed? So I would like you better?
Jeremy's got you right there, though. Jeremy liked you before all this British stuff going on.
Well, yeah, but this isn't really... Oh, wait. You're totally messing with me.
Yes, I am totally messing with
Jeremy.
you. Now, would you please knock off the phony British stuff and go back to being my girl?
So, how are we doing over
Oh.
here?
Turns out Jeremy liked me how I was before.
Shocker.
Now, if you two excuse me, I've got some brothers to bust.
There's my girl.
That is very sweet, though. The fact that Jeremy just likes her for who she is, busting and all, you know. Jeremy loves Candace.
Phineas and Ferb, you are so busted. Well, I don't need this goofy thing
This
anymore.
hat.
Pass me the ball.
Nice hat, Baljeet. Oh! Oh!
From a
Oh!
boy in a Sunday bonnet.
What?
Curse, it's broken.
What, are you kidding me? That was the... So you're telling me Candace helped break the curse right there, but ow!
We could actually win this thing. Pass it to Ferb. Pass it to Ferb.
Poor Baljeet, no! Oh.
It missed the goal by a mile.
What happened? I guess the curse wasn't broken.
Dang, it was a Saturday bonnet, not a Sunday bonnet, Baljeet. Dang, you were in the wrong hat.
No, it's broken. Sometimes you just miss.
Oh.
Hello.
It's the Sniffington Nostrils.
The fact they all said that at the same time, but not really in unison, you can tell that they were all like a millisecond apart.
What a beautiful kick.
But he missed the goal.
It's not whether you score the goal, it's how good you look while kicking the ball.
Is that so?
Actually, it is about making goals.
I'm awesome, you're not.
For free, Lawrence? Dang.
Just a second, Candace. Your father's doing his victory dance.
But the fact that it got dark outside, how long has he been doing his victory dance for?
I'm awesome, you're not.
So you're just going to give us this X7 stadium?
Sure, we do that kind of thing all the time.
Yes, once they gave
Cool.
a monster truck arena to Buck Buckerson.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Thank you, Phineas. That's very generous of
How
you.
are they gonna take
Hey,
it?
everyone!
Yes, Nostrils?
See this thing?
Do you mean the Football X7 Stadium?
It's not a cult, I swear. What is with this cult? Yes, it is.
Would you all help us load this on the bus?
We would all like that very much what you just said.
I'm awesome, you're
This is what Doofenshmirtz wish he had.
Is that a Football X7 stadium?
Professor E4.
I knew it could be done. Professor Ross E. Thorpe can finally come out of hiding.
Mummy, that man's name is a palindrome.
Look away, Johnny. Look away.
Are they still scared of palindrome?
Man, you can get
What
these
the
fans to do
heck?
anything. Thanks again, Phineas and Ferb.
Wow. I mean, they're right though. You can get your fans to do anything. If you're really my fans, give this video a like. Please, do it. Do it. Do it. If I yell loud enough, it might happen.
You see, Mom? Absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm thinking some very unladylike
Wait,
things
is
right
Jeremy
now.
still in
That's
there?
our
Oh,
girl.
they left.
Oi, Cousin Ferb, we're dreadfully sorry for giving you such a hard time. You're a brilliant footballer, an all-around good chap, and
That
a
he
Brit through and
is.
through.
Actually, lads, I'm not a Brit or a Yank. I'm just Ferb.
Aw, I mean, I'm glad that he actually got to say it, but the fact that the curse really bummed him out because of the evil curse. Hello? Nostrils on the bus.
It's not public transport, it's a sports team charter. Association football.
Hello?
All you need to know about us is that we are the nostrils and we're on this bus.
That they are. That was the rest of the song right there. So that whole nostrils on the bus, and then the chorus kicks in with that. What a crazy football episode, though. But also, we get to see more of the family from Lawrence's side, which, you know, we got the Brits, we got the British with their fancy football and everything. I would play, but I got no feet, so I don't know, I think I'd be the ball. But no, this was a very fun episode, especially since it was a little focused on Ferb and some lore about why he stopped playing, which, because of an emu curse. But I would really love to be in the writer's room to know how these plots come up. It's like emu curse, Doofenshmirtz is being sick, rambling on about random stuff, and the whole the things knocking over and just whispering Doofenshmirtz, you know? Like, he made the ASMR-inator right there. It falls over and you just hear the calmest ASMR voice saying Doofenshmirtz. But it was very nice of Perry to like turn off the lights, give him a blanket and everything. It's like, yeah, Doofenshmirtz had to be evil, Perry had to stop it, but Perry, they're frenemies, like Perry still cares, you know? But the whole dun dun dun, like I really loved that a lot. But good to know that the curse is broken thanks to Baljeet and the Sunday Bonnet. It was nuts, but it's like, I know Candace gets, you know, crazy with the busting and whatnot, but Jeremy just likes that about her. Like, Jeremy seems proud that Candace just seems really determined to bust her brothers and everything. I think it's the determination is what he likes about her, that Candace is just different from the other girls, you know? It's crazy, but no, this was a lot of fun. And changing up the whole game of football was a lot of fun. The whole professor, like, palindrome thing right there, and people being scared of palindrome still. It's nuts. But of course, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If I tell my fans what to do, they'll do it, right? You'll do it. You're a real fan, right? That's right, you are. To fix your posture, you're bending over again. I'll catch you next time.